Hello, everybody. Q, Otto, Allie, Paco, and Sarah. Tiny Beast, the wife. What in the hell? Remember we were just boyfriend-girlfriend not long ago? We would hang out, and we would just hang out, like, forever, and then go eat. And hang out some more. I don't know, I don't know what else we did. It was cool. I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, maybe you need to find a mate who's less perfect of a fit than Sarah. That I believe is for me. I can't speak for Sarah, but she could just be tolerating at this point. But because if you find someone like for me who's as good for me as Sarah is, then you just are comfortable hanging out. Like you don't feel obliged to run about and do things and offer nervous chatter. You just hang. And I'm really comfortable with it, but I'm thinking if it's before you have kids, I think that you should date some really awkward people and put yourself into some kind of difficult situations because then, just out of necessity, you'll do more. You'll be like, God, honey, let's just get the hell out of the house and go hiking. And you might be 20 paces from each other, but still, you're doing all those things you wondered why you didn't do before you had kids. So just a little bit of advice. It's something Bull Schmidt, radio DJ, Farmington, New Mexico. I don't know where he is now, but that's the radio name he wanted, and it didn't work out so well. But he told me, and this is weird that I'm taking advice from a guy who was just a lonely dude, and he had a tattoo of a woman on his breast, and he showed me that one night, and it was a little weird, but it was his daughter actually, and it was funny. He showed me the tattoo, and I was like, oh gosh, she has a real hairy face, and he didn't get it. At the time, I was new to doing the morning show, and I was desperate for comedy. I'd lost my bearings, and comedy had become a commodity, and I didn't know how to be funny. When I tried too hard, it was really bad. I was spewing lesbian jokes, hoping I could try to reach the classic rock audience, and even they were much smarter than I thought they were. And then I guess that's how I ended up at Bull Schmidt's house, just kind of desperate for friends and camaraderie, because really unloved in the Farmington, New Mexico region, with the exception of Bull, who just took me in because he too was needed someone to chat with, and he told me, he's like, I think you found the perfect person when you can just hang out, and we're the best hanger outers ever, Sarah and myself. So yeah, how did that even start? Does anybody recall? But I'm going to come back around to the beginning as soon as I remember it. But what I wanted to say is Quinn and Otto and everybody, I'm here looking at Facebook, and I'm thanking everybody for leaving, I don't know what, 50 birthday messages. Isn't that cool? I mean, and it really is sad. Most of the people who left me birthday messages, I didn't leave anything for their birthday. And Facebook has made it easy to communicate, and that's the problem. It's made it really easy to communicate. So if you're not communicating, people are like, why is he not communicating? It's easy. But I just overlooked that their birthday's right there, and I didn't probably download the proper app, that announces their birthday or whatever. But I just want them to know that all their birthdays, each and every day of the year, are important, and if I get near them, will give them a gift. That didn't sound genuine, but it's true. Because that's what I do. And that's it. Let me just clarify something about myself, because I don't keep in touch real well. But when I'm around someone, I'm like the most generous dude ever. I'll buy you booze. I'll buy you dinner. I don't know. It's almost a disease, and my wife knows this. There's something wrong with me. I just give away everything. I got a $100 gift card. I was totally broke in Durango. I got a $100 gift card from my grandma, and especially when I'm hungover, I'm really generous, and I cry a lot too. It's weird, but I was on the radio, and I gave away my $100 gift card. And the only caveat is they had to name it was Christmas, so they had to name the 12 days of Christmas and each subject of each number. And this woman did it, and I said, "Listen, I'll give you this $100 gift card. You just have to buy me some cheese and some milk." And she's like, "Oh, no problem. I'm the winner. Yay!" That's a big prize for Durango radio. It's a little market, And she never did. She never bought me cheese and milk. And that didn't stop me. I still give to people. I think Sarah had a funny quote. We were at the Breakfast King, and the waitresses there work their butt off, and they don't make a ton of money, and probably a little bit more than the average waitress because it's a busy place. But and I'm there tipping generously even when I can't. But I said, "Gosh, I wish I could win the lottery, so I could just help out some of these people." And Sarah goes, "I wish I were a waitress." And I didn't deliver that well, but the whole point is that some random waitress at a roadside diner would fare better than my family because I just am like, hey, everybody, I love everybody. I love you all. I'm going to give you money. So here I am in Phoenix and using hundreds a day, 100 something. Can't say I'm used to it at all, but I'm in an air-conditioned hotel, so things are pretty dang good. There's some dudes out there right now, and there's one dude just below the hotel trying to sleep on a bench. And he's fully dressed, full top and bottom, and he's taking his shoes off. That's it. And, if I were homeless, I think I'd just throw caution to the wind, and I'd sleep naked. Because, for one, you might get free stuff. Because people come out and say, listen, we'll give you a fillet or something if you just go sleep naked somewhere else. God, I could do that tonight. It is my birthday, so... but thank you, everybody, and I guess this is supposed to be for the boys. It's supposed to be for Quinn and Otto and Paco and the girl, Allie. He's just going to have to be lumped in with the boys, and Sarah, of course, but you're all remarkable. I mean, what's the deal? My friend Jay called today. He's like, yeah, you get the whole package. You got 2 kids, you got a dog, a cat, 2 cars, a massive mortgage. What's next? What do you need next? And we kind of nail it down to maybe an apple pie in the window or a white picket fence or perhaps a clip-on tie, and... But no, total package. And then all these people wishing me happy birthday. Shizzle. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. But the least I can do is maybe go help one of those homeless dudes. And so I'm going to give him a couple bucks. All right, dude. Well, we'll talk to you later, and have fun. Crap.